Okay, guys, now we have the SEC. That is the Special Education Conference. Play with the Utah University Baroots or the Utah University Runnin' Baroots, or they're Brutes, but they're from Utah. They're Utes. Utes is a Native American tribe respected by the Utah University. And they're taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Liz. And here we have a team that they're both didn't know the rules at first. This line is right here. It's mirrored because they're the away team. It always will be mirrored. This line where we have the runner and the troll slayer is where it's supposed to be, and where this skink chameleon is where the line is supposed to be. But they both broke the rules, so nobody's being brutalized, let's say. And with the Dwarves team, it's probably low tier due to how slow they are compared to other teams, whereas the Lizard team is probably high tier due to how fast it is. These NCBA games, they've gone in the span of maybe 2 months, or maybe even shorter, maybe even a month. We've really rocketed through the season. So many games. The conference play is pretty much over. Very fast, and these games are very quick too. Sevens is just quick in general, and that's why we're gonna have a doubleheader here. There he goes. 2 dice. Got to use your strength. The chameleon skink is an interesting positional to choose when you could have had just another 8-move lineman. But a lot of people choose the chameleon skink in 11s and 7s. That there must be a good reason for it. Maybe it's on the ball. Shadowing is nice. In a scrum, I guess. But no tackle here, so dodge comes into play. Every other piece on the Dwarves can tackle besides just the 2 blitzers, and this runner can't tackle. So that's always going to happen against these lizards with those 3 pieces. Actually, yeah, even this guy doesn't have tackle. I forgot that. Okay. Where's he going? That was a 7+, so you roll a 6, and that's high enough. I don't get it. 2 dice, block and tackle on Stunty. Just hanging back. So it's okay to do that 1 dice because that other piece was there to provide a screen, a defensive screen, that is. And now he's on the ground still. And looks like they're going to fight for the side control with the Dwarves here. There he goes. I think he's getting ready for a surf. He's going to surf the ball carrier too. 1 out. Double surf. And it favors the Brutes. Oh. That's rough. Not quite what he needed, but he can counter surf technically, but it's going to be very hard. It is now 7-5 on the field in favor of the Dwarves. Yeah, this coach has learned how to play better with spreading out and tagging for 2 dice attacks. Much better over time. He can still counter surf, but it's unlikely. Probably worth a try, but you know. Oh boy. One dicer. He can at least go in this direction, but I think he's going to get tagged again, yeah. Just one move. And then just tag him to keep him under lock. Surf. That's the third surf. He gets another shot right here with him, but this guy has tackle. He still gets a third shot though of 3 dice. It's good just to tag the ball. And down he goes. Very dominating fashion for Utah here against Notre Dame. You can just retag. And I'd retag here as well. AV10, sort of like try me, right? That is the good thing about Dwarves, AV10. Block and tackle. You can get another 3 dice with tackle here. Oh, he doesn't mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know. More important to get these tags up. Yeah, there you go. Those are the first moves because even though it's high percentage, involved dice. And now he can, I was about to say, is he just gonna try to roll the half out there? Looks like the Fighting Liz do have all 7 on the field again. They can counterattack. Just don't know the rules. Brilliant coaching. They do get a reroll here. See, this is unnecessary positional. You want to get your full move 8s. He does use it to pick up the ball and hand it off to someone more competent. No? I was just going to let the half roll out. He has 2 chameleon skinks. Wow. I don't get it. And this looks like a close to the half. The skinks are out of scoring position. And he's just going to tee off here. Very good removal if he could get that. Focus on these guys, too, for attacking, right? Yeah. Didn't have to rush. And that is the first half. If the Utes can hold it to a shutout, then they get a bonus point for the season standings, so that's nice. He could get 3 dice here. So where this guy's at is where you would put this guy right here, and then so that'd be a rush. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to tag. Keep this guy tagged and move this guy right here, and then attack right here. You get 3 dice, but it doesn't matter. He does have tackle. Works out. And they're still setting up like that. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right. Well, I guess they're about to tee off on you then. And here is the kickoff. It's actually mainline 7 rules that you set up right here. Even on a smaller field than this. Stun. It's on the field, though. The hurt keeps on hitting. Dauntless comes into play. He could have tagged, but he wants another shot right here, it seems. Not quite, but he can tag him. He's tagged the ball, and now he's going to pick up on 3+ times 2, and it works out. I don't like that. Just a push. Block and tackle come to play now. Big hit. He's going to take the air out of the ball and try to get the shutout. And he's going to continue to accrue some SPP through casualties on stunties. Double pow. This is really necessary. Oh. Tackle comes into play. Tackle comes into play. Just a push. The Dwarves have less control of the field now. That's okay. Using Dauntless, but it doesn't shoot, but he does get one dice, and he does knock him down. Okay, he's controlling the field again. That's good. The long-term plan there. That was a good dodge out. Just didn't work out. And the Lizards continue to be bullied. That's some good control. Good use of stunty. Nice try, though. Nice. I think I would have stayed there, though. Nice. Okay, now you want to move this one right here or this one right here. Yeah, there you go. Touchdown, Utah. Utah up 2-0. Notre Dame fighting Irish, fighting from behind, and now he doesn't quite get it. I think I told them where to... but this is where you line up right here. Because from Notre Dame's perspective, they don't see it like this. They see it like on this line. Why do you think I gave you a line, right? So... there we go. Just going to angle for more SPP. It's going to be hard to score again, but he can. But there's a chance that he does get the third touchdown, and that would be a blowout and a shutout if it ends 3-0. He does have the shutout secured, most likely, just do all this. And he's doesn't quite know what he's doing there. That's just a missing next game. He has to use his movement to his advantage. He has move 8 pieces. He should fire all of these chameleon schemes next season. And eventually you have enough gold to buy maybe another blocker. And maybe because your linemen are your strength, really, in terms of scoring touchdowns. Your big guys are your meat shields. You want to have... But the Dwarves did earn this win, though. Stunner. Down he goes. He could be surfed. Probably one of the better big guys is the Croxagore right here. It's Lizard Gore, Croxagore. Looks like the Dwarves are not likely to score a touchdown. This is good defense to prevent the score. I mean, good protection to prevent the defense from scoring. Oh, he wants to get more surf. Double KO again. Oh my god. That's painful. What if that was an injury? It does prevent the Croxagore from swinging on his guys. So, it's not that cold-hearted of a move. Just a push. And that's the ball game. Let's move on to the next game. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and move on to the next game. Here we have the ECU Alliance of Pirates taking on the Northern Illinois University Duskies or Huskies. Let's go ahead and kick off the ball. I don't understand the portmanteaus with the Brutes and the Huskies, but it must be fumbleism. I'll allow it. Of course. And now he's going to put protection on the ball before he tries to pick up the ball. That's probably the guy to blitz with. Not quite understanding tagging and then allowing yourself to get hit right here. I don't understand this. You're just giving them free punches, right? And here's the first push. He can finish off with a blitz if he wants to later. And tagging led to an injury right there. Pow, and he might go for a foul. 5 versus 7. All that tagging. That's what it led to. Game over already. If you're going to tag, blitz on that person you tagged, pretty much. But here we have the Witch Elf taking a shot. It's a good shot. The Duskies can still score. These are unfortunate. In the desperate foul, there were no assistants, so it was just the 2 dice right there, no assist. Pow! Surf if he wants to. Playing it loose and easy, though. Down he goes. I think I'd still go for a surf. A lot of control here. This guy's in scoring position. Technically, he moves 7. So if he can get wrenched right past here, that'd be good, but he can't flick through it. And an injury. This injury is more normal than the other 2. The other 2 were self-inflicted. And now we can send him off into the crowd here. A slaughter. Starting the season with 9 players is a lot, but they have low-cost linemen, the Tileans do. I should note that these are Tileans taking on Dark Elves. There we go. He still will surf him, though. It's now 7-2 on the field and in a dominating victory, it seems. Worth a reroll just to keep things flowing. I understand. Especially since there's no threat now that you have 2 permanent removals. Oh, almost a fouling removal, too. He's going to probably foul every turn. Why? Because he has reserves. He's the much more natural fouler in this relationship. And there's the 1 tile at a time that you see with new coaches. You should leave this guy alone and foul this one because this one can jump up and start moving 7 again. And that's what the Tileans are thinking about. It's good just to leave one guy here. Why? Because this one guy can tag him and make it a hard dodge to hit him. Okay, and then just one more guy right here to make sure that it's safe. And he's out of the ball game. Hard dodge. It works. And square by square. Rush. Good idea. Good movement there. This prevents him from joining in. It's going to be a defensive touchdown potentially. That's a good exchange. Why? Because, well, he stays on the field too. Because now this one's forever removed. And even if he was sent off, he does have his 2 reserves to replace him. It benefits the Alliance just to continue to fouling right here. And I think he will. It's not the most social thing, but I think it's the safest thing for your team. And he's going to do it. Yeah, good foul attempt right here. Get in front of him. Not quite. Going to take a step closer in the middle of the field to shove it down the center. Another foul. And he is tabled. And the Alliance scores a touchdown. That's the first half. It is 1-0. The ECU Pirates are not positioned properly. They have to be... Yep, they moved back. Good. And now both teams are positioned properly for the second half. The Duskies get to blitz. And they're going to get 2 dice with block. They choose him, and they do. And they can put their ball carrier right under the ball for an onside kick reception. And they're about to do that. He gets right under the ball. It's probably good right there. Probably right here I like more. Right there. I think right there is best for this lineman. And now all that the Tileans have to do is tee off. They have to just tag every turn. And eventually those dodges are going to fail. If he can get another touchdown with this catcher, then he can get the block trait. That'd be really helpful. Oh, man. Hey, that's the ball game. It's good, just control them. He's controlling them with these 2 right here, these 2 towers. Then he can move right here. Oh, very well. It's a little bit easier for the Duskies with that removal, but not quite what he wanted. Not quite. Tagging the ball now, making it harder on the Duskies to retrieve it. Block on block. Down she goes. Probably the least active player on the team so far in the first game is Joanne Mama. One dice doesn't suit him. Nice control. If he can get one more right there. Blitz. Probably push him back a square. Yeah, this is even better. Push him back a square and wrap around him. You can try to pick up with him if you like. Good pickup. And he can just go to right down the center again. It's laying on the ground. He really wants that block skill. dodge out. He can get 3 dice on this guy if he wants. This works too. Down he goes. Armor holds. If he can score 3 points in a game, if he can win with the 3-point deficit, he does get the 5 extra standing points. Right now, he has the shutout points of 3 extra points. Down he goes. I don't know. Not sure that that's too damaging or that it helps. And good blitz, I think, knock him down and then go back and tag him from the front. That also works. That's fine. Just a push. Probably good to tag here, but he doesn't want this one to fall down. Probably down a square further is nice, but that's done. Cleans things up. Pow! The blocker takes down the blitzer. One dice with block, not quite what he needed. And it's going to be a touchdown here. Unnecessary. Double unnecessary. Triple unnecessary. Unnecessary when you want to score a touchdown, but he's not penalized. Touchdown ECU, Alliance of Pirates. Oh, that's tacky. And now it is 2-0 with ECU up on the Huskies. Pitch invasion. Not quite. Any space to score a touchdown, so just going to throw the ball. No pass skill, but it works. You can get one more blitz in, why not? Not quite what he wanted, and that's the end of the game. Okay, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Thanks for watching this doubleheader.